The floorboards creaked under Claire's bare feet as she crossed the dim hallway to her grandmother's old bedroom. The house was a relic, almost as old as the ancient oak creaking in the howling wind outside. Claire was alone. Terrifying unemployment had driven her to this dilapidated mansion, a heritage she neither desired nor cherished. Grandpa Henry whispered once about the old mirror on the wall, a hand-me-down from some arcane past. As Claire pushed the ancient wooden door open, a gust of frigid air made the hair on her arms stand up. She flicked the light switch, but the room remained shrouded in darkness. Only the moon, streaming through the cracked window, offered any illuminance. Her eyes caught the mirror. For a moment, something seemed to shift within its depth, but perhaps it was just a trick of the light, she assured herself. She turned away, pressing her palm against the dust-laden dresser, but then she froze. A chill slithered down her spine. The mirror whispered to her, angry whispers of forgotten souls crawling through the depths of that ancient glass. She turned reluctantly, her breath visible in the chilling atmosphere. An indistinct shadow stared back at her, hair as black as the void, eyes that lacked anything human. Her heart hammered within her chest, threatening to burst. Claire blinked, and the shadow was gone. Days turned into nights, filled with gnawing dread as the entity began to materialize more frequently. It wasn't long before it began to slip out of the mirror, leaving chilling handprints on the bathroom glass, creeping into her peripheral vision. At night, Claire would wake to the sensation of icy breath against her neck. Her once sane world was imploding under the weight of this malevolent presence. She confided in Sam, her childhood friend, who dismissed it as stress or trauma from her losing both parents. But one night, Claire called him in a panic. The entity had started mimicking her voice, whispering vile threats that had once only echoed in her nightmares. Sam raced to the mansion. The once menacing structure was now a beacon of her worst fears. Entering, he called for Claire. No response. The air was heavy, suffused with an unnatural darkness. It was then that Sam noticed the old mirror in the hallway. His reflection was fractured, warped. Swallowing hard, he turned to leave, but a cold hand gripped his wrist. Claire screamed from somewhere deep within the house, a blood-curdling sound that tore through the shadows. The entity had her. Sam dashed up the stairs, each step echoing like a death knell. The bedroom door flung open. There stood Claire, or what appeared to be Claire. Her eyes were black voids, her skin pale as death. And behind her, the entity fully stepped out of the mirror, merging with her distorted form. The final scene froze on Claire's soulless face as she advanced on Sam, the screen darkening with the echo of their combined, distorted laughter filling the void.